Hey everybody, my name is Ivica. Thank you so much for joining me on the latest episode of I'm Gaming Podcast. This is a podcast about the video game industry, entrepreneurship, gaming nostalgia, really cool indie platformers, and many more things I find to be in the same realm of business and creative ventures. Like always, first and foremost, a huge thanks goes to my Patreon supporters. Without your continuous and generous monthly donations, I would not be able to continue making these episodes, so a big thanks to all of you. Everyone else, please check out my supporters in the description below. Now, this is episode 278 and it's all about a game called Oprost. It's an indie pixel art platformer that I just recently found or stumbled upon, and I'm really impressed by it because I got a chance to play it out on itch.io. I did a playthrough, there's a video of that in my previous channel history. You can easily find it, but the thing that really impressed me is the fact that it's visually stunning. It's a pixel art kind of approach, but looks really nice. It's still work in development, it's still kind of under development, but right now for this phase, for a playable demo that is tough as hell but still very appealing, very interesting, the game promises something that is going to be super interesting and super appealing to all of those fans of pixel precise platformers where you need to time or calculate each jump, each movement, each stage very precisely. So that's a really smart way of approaching an indie project like this. It also had some Metroid elements as far as I can see, so you have your choice of moving to one part of the map or the other. These are all, I'm thinking, still at the early stages of development, but the Thunder Punch studio, the team, the indie team behind the game, clearly knows what they're doing and have kind of a unified vision. The game is about druid Arik, who is in a state of mourning and grief, who is looking to kind of save or purify his forest of weeds and thorns that have been destroying it. And to do that, he's taking on animal powers that allow him special abilities. So for starts, you just get the power of a frog, which means basically to jump and have a slower time falling down basically, but other powers will be in the game as well. All of this is kind of minimalistic in a sense, but still very interesting. In later phases especially, I didn't play it, I just got through the first phase where you play as a frog or have the abilities of a frog. I think it's going to be very interesting and very kind of dynamic when you have that power or the ability to morph into different animals or get their powers and thus approach your challenges differently. Most importantly, from a kind of business perspective, the game is very much playable. It is very available on itch.io to try it out for free and get that sense of the game's overall atmosphere and vibe. Of course, not all things are fully kind of fleshed out, especially when it comes to UI elements, but those are something that the team is presently most likely working on, elements that they are working on, but the core game is there. The core game is very much appealing, so everyone do check it out. If you're into indie games, if you're into pixel art platformers, pixel precise, challenging, tough platformers, this is something that you need to try out. So check out the link in the description below, download it on your computer, try it out. I think it's going to be well worth your time because it's a really kind of clearly a passion project and something that is likely going to get better with each iteration. So do check it out. Of course, you can follow the Thunder Punch Studio crew on their Discord server. Both links are in the description below, so give it a look. That's all for this episode. Thanks a lot for listening. Thanks a lot to the team for making Oprost. It's a really fun game and it's going to get better, I'm pretty certain. And of course, thank you for being here. If you'd like to support me, please check out my Patreon page, please check out my channel memberships, please check out my books on Amazon. But of course, the cheapest, easiest, fastest way to support me, just subscribe and be here for my new clips. That's all from me. Thanks a lot for being here. My name is Ivica. Have a great day, have a great week, and I'll talk to you in precisely 7 days from now. Until then, bye bye.